Hi, this is Minister Angel. I'm here live. I have something to share with you guys. I'm just gonna wait for a couple minutes for you guys to log in. Come on and log in. Let us share together. Well, while we're waiting for other people to come, I can just go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Angel. I'm a former registered nurse with a bachelor degree in nursing. I am a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer from the John Maxwell University, and I'm also a preacher, a minister at Bethel Apostolic Ministry. And I just have a message that is so dear to my heart today, and I'm sure that the message will touch some of you. Yeah, go ahead, come on in and join in. Hi, Leo from Cameroon, I see you. Thank you for joining. Hi, Nobia. Thank you for joining. Today I want to talk to parents. If you're a parent, I want you to log in. If you're a mother, a father, uncle, auntie, sister, I want you to log in. Yes, I see many people joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome live. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. And like I say in the beginning, the message is just so dear to my heart. And the reason why the message is so dear to my heart is because I am a product of what I'm going to be talking about. And as I talk about this, I will also share with you how I have influenced other people with the mistake that was imposed upon my life from the time I was little. And by doing so, I want to empower the parents to embrace their God-given purpose in the life of their children. I was a registered nurse. I was a nurse for 13 years. And after being a licensed practical nurse for 8 years, I decided to continue my education, and I obtained a bachelor degree in nursing in 2014. And immediately after my bachelor, I went and registered for a doctorate degree in nursing. I wanted to become a nurse practitioner. 1 year into the program, I realized that it was not really where I was supposed to be. I realized that there was something not right about my professional life. I worked in a nursing facility for 8 years, and then for the past 3 years, I've been practicing as a RN case manager for a hospice company. And I've gone from one job to another. And I love my patients, but I came to the point where I realized that I was not living a balanced life. My spiritual life was not balanced. My professional life was not balanced. My personal life was not balanced. And I said, God, there must be something better in life than to just be unfulfilled every day. I will come home with bag under my eyes. I will come home with my feet are swollen. I'm always tired. I'm always overwhelmed. So I began to ask the Lord to really show me the way, to direct me, to reveal to me what I was really born to do, because I'm doing this job. I love my patient, but there is just something unfulfilling about the job. I do appreciate, the opportunity that I got to practice as a nurse. I did appreciate the opportunity that God gave me to touch the life of many patients on the way. But I just got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. I knew there was something that God had placed for me. I knew that there was a potential in me to do something else, because if we're doing a job that you're not fulfilled, you cannot give your 100%. No matter how much you try, the pain of waking up every morning going to do something that you're not passionate about, you know, it just drains you at the end of the day. So when I stopped for a minute, I began to ask myself, what is really wrong? Nursing is a wonderful career. You know, I can make decent money just by being a nurse, or by continuing my education in nursing. I can, you know, I can be financially stable, but finances was not what I was looking for. I was looking for fulfillment, for overall fulfillment in my whole life, or fulfillment in my family life, fulfillment in my children's life, fulfillment in my ministry, fulfillment in my professional life. And I realized that I could not get it from nursing. I look at every aspect of nursing. I didn't find myself there. But there was a moment of awareness. The moment of awareness when I realized that nursing was not my dream. Nursing was the dream of my father. My father was a nurse. My father wanted to become a doctor. But because his dream was not completely fulfilled, he imposed his dream upon me. So I grew up knowing that I'm going to fulfill the dream of my dad. I embraced the dream, but I've never really owned the dream. I tried to go and do a doctorate in nurse practice because I wanted to be the nurse, the doctor that my father always aspired to become. And I'm just bringing this message today because after all these years in nursing, I realized that nursing was not made for me. That was not my God-given purpose. I have to turn around and start searching, what was I born for? You know, I have to look at it and see how for 13 years I was walking in the shoes that was not designed for me. I was walking in the shoes that was very small on my feet, and if the shoes is small, it's tight, it makes you uncomfortable, you are restless, you're unfulfilled. So I had to stop for a minute and say, wait, what is really going on? The minute I realized that the dream I was living was not my dream, that it was a dream of my father, I have to take a leap of faith and embrace my purpose. And since I embrace my purpose, I am the most fulfilled person in life. I am happy. I have a good relationship with my children. I have time for ministry. I mean, I know I am serving God now. I know I'm walking in the God-given purpose. So I just want to call upon the parents today. I don't want them to make the same mistake that my father did. I don't want them to make the same mistake that I did, because I try to impose the same dream on my children. I try to transfer the dream of my father on my children, because I was not successful in nursing. I was not able to fulfill that dream. I was looking for somebody else who can fulfill the dream. So I tried to place the dream on my children. And I just thank God that today he has revealed to me that, you know, I don't have to walk in somebody else's shoes. I don't have to embrace somebody else's dream, because from the day I was born, he placed a gift inside of me for a purpose. So I just want to call on the parents today. I just want to call upon you today to be vigilant. Look at your children. See what is their God-given purpose. Discover their purpose and help your children embrace the gift that God gave them. Talk to your children. Watch them. Join them in their activities. See what they're best at. See what they love to do. See the things that they do without you telling them to do. Look at the things that just spark their imagination. Look at those things and you will discover what is the God-given gift to your children. And then you will be able to nurture that gift. You will be able to help that child grow to become who God created them to be. You need to ask your child, what do you want to grow up what do you want to become when you grow up? When your child tells you that, when I grow up, I want to become like Michael Jordan. I talked to a couple kids today after service, service, and I asked them question, what do you want to become when you grow up? Their answer really amazed me. One told me when he grow up, he wants to be like Michael Jordan. And when I asked him, what does it mean to him to become like Michael Jordan? Why does he want to become like Michael Jordan? He said, well, he don't like the way his family live. He don't like the life of his mother. She's always tired. She's always overwhelmed. She's never at home. She's always at work. And the child don't want to live your life. And it makes you understand that this child is aspiring to become somebody who is influential. This child is aspiring to become somebody who is significant. This child is aspiring to become somebody who is successful. Now it is your God-given responsibility to discover the gift that is in that child and model the child to become somebody who is successful, somebody who is significant, and somebody who is influential. Because what this child wants to do is to give a name to your family, is to give a name to the community, is to give a name to the denomination, is to give a name to the whole world for the glory of God. Because the Bible said that children are gifts from God. So I know you know that your child, that your children are gifts from God. But do you know the gift that is inside of them? Do you know the gift that is inside of them? And this applies to everybody. This, whether you're a mother, you have children that you are raising. I want you to become intentional. Become intentional about discovering the gift of your child. Those mothers who have already discovered the gift of their children, I want you to be intentional in nurturing the gift. And for those who don't even know how to discover the gift, just start looking at the little things. It's just right there next to you. Talk to your children. One of the child told me today that he wants to be a police officer. I asked him why did he want to become a police officer. He said that, well, he is bullied at school. He don't like the way he's being talked to. So now he wants to become a police officer so he can be in position of authority, so he can have a gun, you know, to bully back those who are bullying him. Stay close to your children. Watch what they are saying. Watch what they are doing. Watch their demeanor. Ask to them. Go deep inside of their heart and see what God has placed in there for them to become great. I want to empower women today for us to go come together and raise a generation of successful children. Raise a generation of significant adults. Raise a generation of influential adults. Success is not reserved from a certain race. Success is not reserved for a certain denomination. Success is not reserved for a certain gender. Success is not reserved only for those who are born from rich family. Success is reserved for everybody. And I want the parents to take their God-given responsibility today and be intentional in discovering the gift of their children, because we are going to build a generation. We are going to build an army for the Most High God. So I want you to join me so we can walk this walk together. Enough is enough. Stop imposing your unfulfilled gift upon the life of your children. Stop imposing the gifts of your neighbor to your children, because the fact that your neighbor's son became a pharmacist does not mean that your child will become a pharmacist. Some of our children are labeled disabled. Don't label your child as disabled. If your child can be disabled in one area of his life but have excellent skill in the other area of his life, don't label your child mentally challenged. Your child can have some kind of mental challenge, but he has great skill somewhere. There is excellence in the bosom of all children. There is excellence in the bosom of all children. And I just thank God today that it's not too late. It's not too late for me to embrace my purpose. It's not too late for me today to redirect my children. It's not too late today to engage other person who was ignorant like me, who has walked in the gift of somebody else, who have walked in the dream of somebody else, until I am almost at I can't say I'm in the end of my life. I'm in my mid-age, and today I am so happy to embrace what God created me to do. So I want you to share this message with every parent. Let us start this work together. I know you can do it. I know you love your children. The Bible said that before that your child was formed in your womb. He created him to become. There is a becoming in the gift. So when the gift is placed, is to become. When your child said that he wants to be like Michael Jordan, it's because he wants to become something. The Bible said that your gift shall make way for you. The gift of your child will make way for him. The Bible says your gift shall take you before great men. Your gift will take you before great men. Because when your child becomes influential, the door of the presidency is open to him. Where your child becomes significant, the whole world look up to him for change, for character builder. When your child becomes successful, you will become successful. He will transform his family. He will transform his generation. So let us rise together and embrace our parental purpose by discovering the gift that God has placed in our children for excellency. So join me today in this walk. Let us get together. I welcome your comment. I welcome your suggestion. And I welcome your question. And thank you very much for joining. And I will meet you again next Saturday. May God bless you and be intentional in the discovery of the gift of your child. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.